Hello, welcome, what is good everyone? Tone here, and we are back to continue our current Balatro run here, where we're just playing with the base deck, base difficulty as I showcase the game and try to explain its mechanics for everyone. We've got a fun run going here. Definitely haven't tried a build, quote-unquote build, quite like this before. We're kind of building around pairs because of this early joker we got that gives us a good multiplier with a pair and also a nice bunch of chips there to help with the multiplier. And then I feel like I might be leaning too far into this, but I got this joker that gives all uncommon jokers an extra 1.5 multi. So I'm kind of building around those. I guess in theory, if those jokers are like pretty good to begin with, then like the 1.5 multi is just like icing on the cake. But these ones aren't like super exciting to begin with. I mean, I like this one because it's going to let me destroy cards and earn money. But it doesn't actually give us more. Well, it gives us the foil, so this one's pretty darn good at the moment, but I'm looking for ones that give me like big in-hand bonuses, and neither of these are doing that yet. But you know, this is a deck builder, maybe we build into it. We'll see how it goes. Alright, what do we have here? Skip Blind says the initial cards and booster packs in the next shop are free. That sounds sick. Although initial cards probably means will most likely be jokers, which we might pass up on, but getting 2 free booster packs sounds pretty nice. It means I miss out on destroying a card and earning $3 with this. Booster packs are usually like $5, upwards to like $8. So we probably save like 10, 11 bucks just getting free booster packs with that. It might not even be booster packs we want. I think maybe going into the round is more value, because I think destroying a card and getting $3 would be pretty good. What do I get if I'll get $3? I'll probably save like 2 hands, so that'll be 5. I'll get $1 in interest, so that'll be 6, and then I'll get 3 more from this joker. Let's just take the blind. Oh, I also miss a shop that I would get from here. It would be this shop, which I would get for free. With that in mind, I think I'm just going to go for this. I'll get less things overall, but I'll get to like pick the things I want. Yeah, we'll just play the hand. All right, let's go into it. We need to score 6,000. We're on ante 4 out of 8. This guy is blinking, reminding me that if I discard 1 card, I could destroy it and earn $3, which I think we should do. What are we going to discard? I only have, let's see, full deck. I only have 3 6s in my whole deck, so maybe that is a target to discard. They're missing the cut on this, so yeah, let's destroy the 6. Wow, of course, after I got rid of the Baron card, which gives a benefit while I have kings in hand, I spawned with 3 kings here. Alright, let's destroy that 6. $3. It's gone. Hey, I got the other 6 in my deck, or one of the other ones. And what do we want to do from here? Well, playing 3 kings and 2 8s would be pretty strong right now. I can always destroy cards here, but I don't see anything in my hand that wants me to do that at the moment. I don't have like the 8-ball, so we're not like trying to milk any card plays at the moment. So there's not really a benefit to like extending the fight, quote unquote fight right now. So I think I'm just gonna play this fat full house that's probably gonna nearly win us on its own. I'm gonna turn up the animation speed as well now that we kind of know how the game goes. Yep. Busted that small blind down with 1 hand. I got extra interest because I made $3 from this, which is pretty cool as well. So it basically gave me $4, if you consider that. Because I only had 9, which wouldn't have been enough for interest. It's cool that that calculates it at the end of the round after gaining money mid-round. So I said I want to turn up the game speed, so we're just going to blast through. Maybe for readability on YouTube, I'll try 2 first. Alright, what do we have here? We have a Joker. Played cards with even rank give +4 mult when scored. It's common. Oh, we got another uncommon here. Gains times 0.2 mult each time a lucky card successfully triggers. Well, I have one lucky card and it's never triggered, so this seems not to be very good. I could see this being very strong in a... if you could just like stack a lot of those lucky cards. This voucher here raises the cap on earned interest per round to $10 from $5, which I think is pretty strong. Planet cards and Joker cards. I could fish for more uncommon Joker cards here. I'm pretty happy with my common setup at the moment. I'm just going to go to the next round. I think having $20 to earn interest on is going to be good. This voucher will be there in the next shop. So maybe I don't skip the blind. What was the next blind? As a voucher to the next shop? Nah, we'll... means I'll have 2 vouchers to buy. Nah, we'll go to the next shop. I think shops are really valuable, so skipping shops is a big deal. All right, so I can discard 1 card to earn $3. It would have to be a 5, which hurts this Joker, which likes to retrigger 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s. So I was going to avoid that, but I don't think I want to get rid of the 8s, jacks, queens, or aces. I guess I could get rid of the queen. Maybe I ditch the queen. Am I really going to like try and build around this Joker and having like strong 5s? Probably not, but maybe. I do want to destroy something and earn $3. I feel like I replaced this Joker at some point, so I think I'm not going to worry about that part of it too much. I can still get value out of this by just getting like more 2s in my deck and then like upgrading those, which I would probably do over upgrading 5s anyways, given the opportunity. Since I already have 6 2s in my deck. Like maybe I build around 2s and 3s and try to get rid of all the 4s and 5s in my deck. Let's see. I just play a 2-pair here. See what we got going on. Probably hit a full house pretty easy with the 8s, but you know, I'm gonna wait until we get another pair. So let's just play this. Threw the queen in there just to get it out of my hand. Oh, yep, there's the full house. We have built around getting this pretty reliably, thanks to all the 8s and 2s I've added to my deck. I have another 5 here I could destroy with the Hanged Man. But I wanted to destroy 2 cards with that, so I'd have to destroy like a 9 as well. There are things in this game, I'm using my meta knowledge of the game, that debuff face cards, so kings, queens, and jacks, which kind of makes 8s and 10s, like the higher ranked cards, like pretty valuable, and I think 9 kind of falls in that category. If you're like completely reliant on face cards, and there are a lot of things that make face cards really strong, some of the boss blinds will like crush you. So just something that I'm thinking about when deciding if I want to destroy a 9. Yeah, like this Joker for replaying 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s basically gave us +4 chips on that hand, which isn't much. Speaking of the boss blind, I don't think I even looked at who we're up against in this fight. Cards drawn face down after each hand played. Ooh, that's rough. That is a rough one. Alright, 1 free reroll per shop. Probably too late for that kind of Joker. Plus 15 multiplier when 0 discards are remaining. Wow. That leads to a play style where I could try and fill my hand using my first 5 discards with as many like pairs as I can, since I'm like building around pairs a bit. But I don't know, I kind of like the flexibility of being able to play hands and mix in like discards. But I could fill my hand with potentially 4 different pairs and then like just play pairs and build on that. I see a way where this could be quite strong for us, but I don't really want to build around at the moment. Add 1 of 3 playing cards, play 1 of 3 planet cards. I'll go ahead and buy this voucher. Which isn't going to benefit us now, but if we, at 30 or higher dollars, we benefit from that. It feels like we're getting close to that. Right, let's just go to the next round. A little concerned about this this guy. Cards drawn face down after each hand played. Okay, it's only after hands, so discards don't work like that. So I get normal cards from discards. I think I want to delete the 4. Yeah, it's one of the... Yeah, let's get rid of this 4. So I'm just going to discard that to proc this. Yeah, that animation happened fast. I got $3 and removed the 4 from my deck with that. Okay. So do I want to try to discard more instead of playing hands? Because if I play a hand, I'm going to draw cards face down. Well, here's what's interesting that I can tell you about face down cards from playing this before, is that face down cards respect sorting. So something that I can do with this particular hand that I have right now is play this 2 pair, which I think we want to do, and not get rid of any other cards. So I only draw these 4 face down. And I will know that cards between the 9 and the 7 are pretty likely to be 8s. I guess they could be other 9s and 7s, which might tell me if I have a pair of 8s, which is one of the cards I have a lot of in my deck. So let's just play this and see what happens. Oh, we unlocked a Joker. But I didn't get any 8s. This has to be a 2 because it's sorted by rank and it's after the 2. So I have a pair of 2s here. This could be another 2, but could also be anything between 2 and 7. Kind of want to discard the 7, the 9. I think another 2 pair wins. So I feel like just discarding all of this and seeing if I could just find a 2 pair like that. I have a 3 of a kind of 2s, which possibly wins. Let's get rid of these. Got a full house. Well, let's just play it. That should win. This is making everything play twice, which is giving us a whopping 12 extra chips in our base value. This thing is not very good so far. Although, did that proc the lucky? Didn't give us the money. This does make that lucky 2 better to proc. That actually makes this kind of interesting with that other Joker we passed up that benefits when lucky cards are procced. If I could like get lucky on a lot of my 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s with this, you could probably scale that pretty fast. There's a lot of different like cool interactions in this game. And there's 150 unlockable Jokers. Or maybe total. I don't know if that's total or unlocked, but we're playing with a very small subset of Jokers right now. So this game has diversity. Alright, we can enhance a card into a wild card, which we haven't seen before, but that means it can be played as any suit. I don't think we really care about suit in our current build, really. I guess we can make flushes with pairs in them, which would proc this. This gives us +1 discard. Not terribly interested in that. This voucher does nothing. Okay. My understanding of this voucher, if you want to talk about the spoiler of this, I bought this the first time I saw it because I assumed it would like maybe... It has to exist for a reason. Like they wouldn't just put like something that wastes your time or like your resources in the game. But how my understanding is if you buy this a few times, it'll unlock a new voucher or card. I don't know exactly what it unlocks. And then that card on subsequent runs can come in the pool after you buy this during a run. So basically, This would be useless if I bought it this run, but it eventually, after buying this on a few runs and being useless and wasting my $10 and a potential useful voucher slot on this run, it would unlock something that on a future run I would buy this and then add like hopefully a very good card to the pool to show up. But right now this is completely worthless, and I'm just gonna take a small tangent here to say that this is a style of unlocking unlocks that I don't think is very interesting or fun. And that's why I'm really happy this game has an unlock all button, because I can just hit that and not think about this. But another one that I found out about earlier is that apparently if you have a royal flush, which is the best traditional poker hand you can get, and it doesn't show up on here. It's like, I guess, a secret hand, but is, you know, presumably very good and strong. Apparently if you discard a royal flush, that unlocks something in this game, which is like, why? First of all, why would I ever do that? I guess you'd have to be like looking at achievements and hunting them to do that. And then secondly, like that just like, you're just doing something that like negatively impacts your run to add something to the unlock pool that you might see in later runs. That's just not my style of like unlock, and I don't really enjoy that. But like I said, this game has an unlock all button, so I don't really mind it at all because I can just do that. I think those style are maybe more for like people who enjoy like hunting achievements, because it lets you like look for ways to do that. But those style of unlocks and achievements also do this thing where like you kind of spend time just playing the game on like easier difficulties or certain like types of runs with the sole goal of like not to win or like whatever, but to like just unlock something. Risk of Rain Returns had that issue for me, where I caught myself playing like runs with like specific like difficulty like modifiers and stuff, like just with the goal of like trying to like unlock things. And after I did that, I was like, you know what, I'm actually just gonna unlock the rest of this stuff manually. And that game doesn't have an unlock all button, but you can like edit the save file to do it, just because I'm not really into that stuff. But this game has some of that, and this was a good opportunity to mention it and discuss it a bit. With that said, I'm definitely not buying this run because it's completely useless. And on my other profile, I clicked the unlock all button, so I don't have to worry about that. But do I want a wild card? Probably not. I don't want this Joker. Should I buy any of this stuff? If I buy this, it'll leave me at $34, which will put me under 35, which means I'll be under 1 interest. But if I can get value out of this, it'll put me back over. But this will actually put me back over right now. I'm tempted to buy the tarot card. I think I will. I feel like we can get good value out of the tarot cards usually. The Fool creates the last tarot or planet card used during this run, which was a planet card that leveled up straight flush. I could play this Hangman right now, and then have this copy the Hangman. If I wanted to destroy 4 cards in my current hand. So I could destroy like 3, 3, 7, 10. I don't want to do. I wouldn't mind destroying the 2 of the 3s. I know 3s are kind of the thing that we could build around here with this hack Joker card that re-triggers 2, 3s, 4s, and 5s, but I'm not super sold on this Joker to begin with. The second I find another uncommon Joker that like does something, it's probably replacing this. But also, like, destroying cards isn't super valuable right now because I get a lot of that through this Joker at the moment. What else do we have here? This creates up to 2 random tarot cards, so those would go in my consumable slot. This enhances a selected card into a lucky card. I can make a lucky 3. And then with the retriggers from this, we could actually start building into like making multiplier and like money off of these a little better. So we got a couple options here. Actually am leaning into the double destroy. I know I was saying I didn't want to destroy a 9 because like the high value like non-phase cards are kind of valuable, but if I need to get value out of something, it's definitely an option. I don't think getting a straight flush level up I have any interest in. So I think I either destroy 2 cards with the Hangman and then copy it, or I do that and then get 2 random tarot cards. either way, I think I'm playing this first. So I think I'm just going to go all in on destroying the 3s now. Which means this hack is going to have very little value unless I get just like a lot of 2s with like good effects on them. And then do I want to destroy the 7 and the 10 or get 2 free tarot cards? I think I'm going to destroy them. Let's like really whittle down this deck until I can just get like see a lot of the same cards so I can build like full houses and stuff pretty reliably. Farewell 10. I could destroy the 2 kings actually. That whittles down. So kings have the same value as 10 rank-wise. They're face cards, so they don't have that issue that I was just mentioning where face cards can kind of get debuffed. And I'm removing 2 of them at once, which means this rank, that's actually sounds stronger to me, is getting rid of both kings. I didn't consider that at all because normally you like the higher cards, but I think getting rid of the kings is actually pretty good here. Oh, it creates it. It doesn't play it. Okay. I guess I didn't get to use it like that. Interesting. Alright, I think we're just going to go to the next round now. Where are we at? Alright, we're on ante 5, starting ante 5 right now. Choose 2 of up to 5 tarot cards to be used immediately. That's a pretty solid skip. Although, if I go into this and get value out of here, I'm getting $7 in interest right away, on top of anything else I earn this run, which is pretty powerful. And we get to see another shop. I'm still hunting for good uncommon jokers. I think I go into this. This blind says you get +3 hand size next round. And this boss says I can only play 1 hand, but it has a lower score to hit with that hand. This could be tough. I don't know what 1 hand we might play. I can make some big hands, but... Can I hit 11,000? It might be dependent on this Joker like rolling well too, which I don't like. How good is like a 4 of a kind? 90 plus 10? I could probably like hit a 4 of a kind with my 1 hand if I wanted to. It's a lot better than a full house. Maybe I'd try to do something like that. I think with that in mind, I really want to see the shop so I can try and modify my deck. Alright. What do we want to destroy with our first discard here? I have a 5 in there. I'm already down on 5, so I think 5 is like an easy pick. Or 3. I'm down to 1-3. I might use the hangman here. Oh wait, no, I have 2 3s. What else is in my hand? 3, 7, 9, Jack, Queen, Ace. 3, 7, 9, Jack, Queen, Ace. Well, I keep the 3 in my hand so I could get hangman value by destroying that and something else I want to destroy. For now, let's discard or play a hand. I'm probably just going to play this pair of 8s. Or would I rather make a 2-pair somehow? Maybe I do use another discard? Just discard all of these. That sounds pretty good, actually. There's the other 2 kings in my deck. I kind of want to play a pair with them right now, but I could just, like, delete them, and then there's no more kings in my deck. Which is kind of interesting. Well, let's play a 2-pair with these cards. And then I'll throw in the ace. And then that'll leave these kings open if I need them to win. Oh, unless I win already. Okay, we did not. 2 8s and 2 7s here. Yeah, I kind of feel like destroying the kings. I don't think it makes as much sense to destroy the 3 and the king. We do want to make like pairs and stuff. I'm going to delete the kings. Farewell kings. And let's play this 2-pair. I'm gonna leave these here because I think I'm gonna overdraw to make up for the cards I just destroyed. I'm curious if this will draw me to 7 or 8, like if I can draw more than 5 cards. I might win though? No, I did not. Oh yes, I did. Big interest. Alright, what do we got going on here? This lets us go into debt up to negative $20, so I can spend a lot of money with this thing. Sell this card to create a free double tag, which gives a copy of the next selected tag. Tag is, I believe, what you get when you skip a blind. I could double this to get +6 hand size going into this thing. Sounds like overkill. Also got the useless voucher. I got some... Choose 2 of 5 tarot cards. I'm gonna use that. What do we got going on here? I got another hangman. I could keep destroying cards. I can make cards lucky. I can convert cards into hearts. I can make a card a gold card. I'm not too into the gold cards. I can increase the rank of 2 cards by 1. I could turn a 7 into an 8 again, which would be valuable. What else am I kind of building into? It's really just the 8s and the 2s. I don't really have another card where I've naturally progressed into getting more than average numbers in my deck. Oddly enough, I think this is the 7 that was a 6 before that I turned into a 7. And now I'm going to turn into an 8. I'm going to have 3 8s of hearts, which is really interesting. Can I get like a 5 of a kind flush? Would that be worth like something special, I wonder? I'm really tempted to do that because having more 8s in my deck is kind of like the direction we're going in. I just don't have another second card that makes a lot of sense to use with that. Turn the 10 into a jack, which I don't particularly like. We want to keep the 2s, so I guess I would turn this 6 into a 7, but that's kind of a waste. I get to play 2 of these. Yeah, there's not a lot here. This isn't a great pull for me, I feel like. I don't even like the idea of destroying cards. Like, should I destroy like a 6 and a 10? Did I already start getting rid of 10s? No, I haven't. I picked the 2 kings instead, right? Maybe I get rid of the 10 then. I don't know. I think I could make a card a lucky card. I'm not really a huge fan of lucky cards, but it becomes less luck and more like probability. Like if you have a lot of these and you play them a lot, like you're bound to hit those. I'm actually more interested in the chance to win $20 and the multiplier. That's 1 in 15. That's so unlikely. But if I put on the 2, I still got this thing that's triggering it twice. That could be a thing. Yeah, so let's upgrade the 7 into an 8. And I guess the 6 into a 7, because I don't really have anything else I want to use that on. I'm gonna turn the 2 into a lucky card. So I got 41 bucks. Kind of want to... these tarot cards are really good for shaping our deck. I feel like I should take the opportunity to use another one. It's a random joker, get another lucky card, converts 3 cards into hearts. I wouldn't mind making another 2 a lucky card, but that overwrites this molt, which I don't want to do. I don't have a lot of 4s, so I don't really want to invest in them. Still have 4 7s, because every time I've removed one, I've gained one. Making a 7 a lucky card could be good. Lucky 7s. I might turn into an 8 later. You have to have room for the Joker thing, so I can't do that unless I sold one of these, which I'm not going to do. And hearts I don't care, so it is just making something a lucky card. Maybe I make the ace lucky? Who doesn't like a lucky ace? I know the aces are something that I'm probably not going to increase the rank of. I don't know if this will turn into a 2 or if that is the highest rank. And I'm probably not going to remove them from my deck. So yeah, we'll make an ace a lucky card, but that's a pretty low value change overall, I think. Alright, we'll just go to the next round. +3 hand size could be pretty good here for making like a great hand, but I wanna make money and go to the shop. Okay, Joker wants me to discard something else. I have 2s and 8s, which are no's. I have 9s, 10s, Jack, Queen, Ace. 9s, 10s, Jacks. I think I should get rid of another face card. Let's just delete the Jack, maybe. Okay, and now what? I have a pair of 9s. I have a 2 and an 8. Let's go and discard all this stuff. See if I can get some strong pairs and a full house here. Let's play that. $10,000, not bad. Alright, I have 3 2s, including my lucky ones. Discard these and see if I can get another full house. Can. This will probably win, and maybe we'll get lucky. Nope, did not get lucky on those. Barely getting to the blind, so I feel like my deck isn't that strong. We may have trouble hitting 11,000 for the boss here. Straight flush. Upgrades pair. I feel like I should use that. I think I need to spend a lot of money here just to really increase my odds, so let's open a playing card pack. And as you'll notice, what's cool about these is that they already have modifiers on them. This Jack gives times 1.5 mult while it stays in hand. And what we notice here is this applies before the Jokers, which means if you have a lot of cards that you play in hand that'll give you multiplier, that's pretty good, but this isn't as strong as like having a Joker that gives times 1.5 mult that I could put at the end. Do you think that's probably the best card here? Because I want to look for something that I can like build into. You know what, maybe I go for this 9 of clubs. That's a glass card. If I play a glass card, that probably gives me a good chance of beating this this next boss blind where I have to play one big hand. I'm already down on 5s. I think I'll do that. It's a pretty low chance that I find that. Okay, and we'll use the Arcana pack too. I like saving money to get all that sweet interest, but I think I really need to spend some money for this next fight. So this one gives a 1 in 4 chance to add foil, holographic, or polychrome to a Joker. So this is pretty strong, but I've literally never had it work. I've rolled so poorly on that. I can make another lucky card. I don't have anything in particular that like I'm building around to make lucky at the moment. Increases the rank of 2 cards by 1. I can turn the king into an ace and the 7 into an 8. And this 7 is a glass card. I like this a lot, actually. Because that glass card could be what wins us the next round. And with 8s, if I draw that, I can probably get it 3 of a kind, full house, 4 of a kind, something like that. I'm not into this. I'm actually going to use a reroll here because I am pretty desperate. First card's a diamond. Played face cards, get +4 mult when scored. Ouch. This is pretty strong for us, or in general, except I'm really like removing face cards from my deck, so I think it's a little too late for that. Okay, I don't want to waste more money on rerolls here, so we're just going to go into it and see how we do. The needle. We can only play one hand. Alright, well I got a pair of 9s with this ×2 mult. That's a really good start for us. Don't want to delete something. Deleting that 4 would be pretty nice. I'm just going to do that. Even though these discards are super valuable here. Like, I just want to keep doing that. I don't know. I don't know if I should have, but I did. Okay, there's a lot of directions we can build here. I want to keep this pair of 9s. I kind of want to find that glass 8, because I think like a full house with 8s and 9s with the 2 glass cards would be really strong. Holding the 2s can be pretty good. The aces I have a decent number of in my deck. But would a full house with like 3 aces and 2 9s win it for us? Probably not. 3 aces would be better than 3 8s though. Especially better than 3 2s. Because it gives us a little bit more base chips to work with. Is 4 of a kind? It's actually a lot better than... It's not a whole lot better than a full house, but it is better. I wonder if I should just go for full of a kind, or 4 of a kind with the 8s. Not with this 9 here. This glass 9, I think, is going to be essential to winning this hand, I think. I feel like I should go for the 8s. And maybe just like forego everything else to just try and draw 2 more 8s here and hopefully get that glass 8. I have 7 more 8s in my deck of 36 cards. That's what, like 1 in 6-ish, 1 in 5-ish. Did I say 7? My calculator tells me 19% chance to draw, so yeah, 1 in 5. So with 4 discards and able to draw discard 5 cards, I need 2 of them though. Should be pretty decent odds. That's the route I'm gonna go. I'm really concerned about this boss. Oh, I got it. I don't know if we can make a better hand than this right now. These 2 at the end, I don't know if it matters, but with these ×2 multis, this looks like it'll be pretty strong. Like, what better hand could I get? There is a secret hand that's like 5 of a kind. I don't know if it's how much it's worth, and if it's going to be worth that much more than a full house to invalidate the ×2 multi that this is giving. Especially when we got multis up here. I think I'm going to play this and hope it wins. Let's go. Hey, we did it. I think these things go on fire when your single hand beats the requirement for the round. That was a scary one. I wasn't sure if we'd be able to do that or not. Level of full house after that? I think we will. Let's see what else is in here first. Rerolls cost $2 left. This Joker says earn $5 if 3 or more face cards are discarded at the same time. You know, I just realized, have I been looking for uncommon Jokers? I mean, I think I haven't really seen any Jokers I care about in general, but I haven't potentially been looking for the uncommon ones. Let's go ahead and just buy and use this. Upgrade that full house some more. Let's check out this Joker pack to see if maybe there's a good uncommon in here. We get to see 4 of them and pick 1. So this is actually one we just unlocked. I saw that symbol pop up. It says doubles all listed probabilities. So example 1 and 3 becomes 2 and 3. That means our glass cards are going to get a lot worse, and our lucky cards are going to get better. I think those are the only probabilities we have right now. Wait, did that glass 9 get destroyed? It must have, right? I didn't see that in the animation. I was even looking for it. Interesting. None of this stuff has probabilities right now. That doesn't really seem to do much for us. I mean, with that and this hack thing, we could really play into getting like lucky 2s and stuff. Because that 1 in 5 chance becomes a 2 in 5 chance for plus 20 multi, and if I get like 2 or 3 of those in a hand, like that becomes like pretty dang reliable. And it's getting triggered twice. That could be pretty strong, and then it's getting the base value from this uncommon joker. But I only have 2 lucky cards right now. Or 3, I guess. So I'd have to like really start investing in lucky cards, and we're on ante 6 of 8. Do I have enough time to start shaping my deck towards lucky cards to do that, or should I just take this like flat multiplier? These times 1.5 multis aren't doing much if we're not getting like a good base multiplier. This joker probably has to get sold at some point too. Could sell that to pick this up. I don't know, I'm just looking for like better jokers. This is plus 12 mult if the played hand contains a 3 of a kind. We can hit 3 of a kind pretty reliably at the moment. I wonder if that's better than this on average. It probably is. Yeah, I didn't even look at the rest of these. Let's see. Plus 1 mult per consecutive hand played without a scoring face card. That could be pretty good. It might be late to start scaling this. Because I'd have to get that to at least like plus 12. For it to start feeling good or having me take it over this. I'm going to play that many hands? Not really. I think it's too late for that. As the number of times a poker hand has been played to the multiplier. Now that's interesting. I played 2 pair 11 times. That's a big multiplier. And full house is getting up there. I don't know. I'm liking this plus 12 mult joker over the misprint. I don't know what the misprint gives on average. I'm not feeling this uncommon. I think I'm going to do that. So now we're like a 3 of a kind deck. Choose one of up to 3 cards to be used, planet cards to be used immediately. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. There's a lot of cards or hand types we kind of like. Flush straight. 4 of a kind, that works. And getting that base up helps with these like times 1.5 multis we're getting. Alright, I'm gonna leave that here at 40. And skip this to get another spectral card. I was thinking because we knew there was a joker that like gave you 2 jokers or something, or copied a random joker. I forget what it did, but there was one of these spectral cards that did that. I'm gonna take the blind and the shop that comes with it. All right, I can delete a card. That 7 looks easy to delete. I think I'm going to. Even though those have been good cards to upgrade into 8s, pretty unlikely that I actually draw a 7 in the first place. Feels like a good thing to delete here with that joker. Alright, I guess I'm trying to play a 3 of a kind now that I have this thing. So probably get rid of the 9s and try to play a full house of aces and 8s. There we go. Should I look for one without the glass card in it? No, it's probably better to just play that so I can have more cards to mess with, even if I risk this getting destroyed. Does this want to go at the end? I'm really not sure what the order is. Maybe the order of this doesn't matter. I think it didn't. So I still have that 8? I do. 10s, 9s, 8, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have a straight here. I don't think we like straights though, because I'm not proccing a lot of my multipliers. Still have 4 8s in the deck. Probably keep the pair of 10s. Maybe discard these and see what happens. Hey, there's another full house. I'll play it with the 10s because my 8s are more likely to hit a 3 of a kind or 4 pair. Although this is probably going to give us enough. Oh yeah. We only need like 900. Yep, we beat that one. Did I hit the lucky? I do kind of wish this game had a combat log sometime so I could see if I hit that lucky or not. Don't think I hit it for money, unfortunately. We triggered all played cards in the final hand of the round. It's uncommon. I just don't have enough cards with like special bonuses on them that make them worth re-triggering at the moment. I mean, if I had more like aces and 10s and 9s instead of like 8s and 2s I'm largely building around, then kind of doubling just the points values from those, get an extra like 50 points in a hand is pretty nice. Plus 15 mult, 1 in 4 chance is destroyed at the end of the round. Add playing cards to your deck. Rerolls cost $2 less. I think I'm gonna buy that. Cheap reroll is nice. Are we going into the boss blind? No, that was the... No, we're going to the big blind. What is our boss blind? Play only one hand type this round. We can actually do that pretty well. Oh, I can force the shop to have an uncommon joker as well. I don't know if that's really worth it to skip for, since I've been seeing a lot of uncommon ones and I'm just not really enthused with them. I think I am going to start buying these packs to try and beef up my deck. This is a stone card, the first time we've seen one of these. It says it has no rank or suit, but it gives plus 50 chips if you put it in your hand. This one gives plus 100 total because it also is a foil card. This is pretty interesting. I could fit this in with a 3 or 4 of a kind. Obviously I couldn't play it with a full house, which full house seems to be a pretty reliable hand for us right now. 3 of a kind with this. It's from 50 times 5. Full house is 90 times 8. That plus 100 chips is pretty juicy. That could be a good one. I also have another 8 here that gives plus 30 extra chips. This 10 has red seal, which re-triggers it. Which again, doesn't really do much for us re-triggering that at the moment. I think we just take the 8. Just help our probabilities here. It's a really good 8 for us too. And I'll do it again with this. 4, glass queen, 9. I guess we could take a 9. It feels a little too late to try and beef up like 9s to be another rank that we can get a lot of. Glass queen ain't bad. I think I skip this. Do I want to re-roll this? I'm gonna wait because I wanna make that sweet interest. All right, I can delete something. Have to be a face card. Jack or a queen. I'm already done on jack, so let's get rid of a jack. Alright, I have 3 8s here, 2 aces. I should just play this full house, I think. This should be worth quite a bit. Not quite a bit. have another immediate full house to play. I've not gotten lucky yet. Well, I might have with one of the multipliers at some point and not noticed. It didn't look like I got it with that hand though. Alright, cash out. No uncommon jokers. We have played aces, get plus 20 chips and plus 4 mult when scored. Now that is interesting because I have 5 aces here. That is one of the cards we can sort of build into a little bit. I would like to have like 1 or 2 more of them to really say that. And you put it up against like my 9 8s. I only have 6 2s. It's really 8s that we're building around at the moment. Imagine if I had 9 aces and 5 8s and that popped up. It would be pretty big. So you earn $3 for each discarded 8? Oh, the rank changes every round. I was like, I could really milk this. It's a little late for me to be buying like things that don't give us points and let us scale. Let's see if I can get an ace here. Maybe if I get more aces, I'll consider that. Stone card. Okay, I'm not really into any of these. See what the tarot card gives us. Turns a card into a glass card, converts 3 cards into spades, converts 3 cards into diamonds. Huh, really not interested into that either. Glass card. I feel like I could really use the glass cards. But I'm not really into losing an ace or an 8 in my deck. Maybe I throw it on like a random 10 or something. Throw it on the queen. I don't really care about these ones. Let's do one reroll. What do we get here? Plus 2 chips for each remaining card in the deck. I've whittled this deck down so much thanks to this Joker that this isn't as good as it would normally be. Remaining cards, like we draw 8 to start with, so this is 16 lower. Yeah, that's not that great. Level up 2 pair. I may as well do this, even though I'm really trying to include 3 of a kind in my hands now. Are we going in the boss blind? We are. I might reroll this one more time. You again? Plus 100 chips, minus 5 chips for every hand played. This could be really good. I think I'm gonna finally get rid of this. Oh, but this is uncommon. This is gonna be times 1.5. I do think we have like a pretty big multiplier, and raising our chips at this point could give us a lot of value. This is 50 chips and times 1.5 multiplier. I think this baseball card Joker actually isn't that good, but maybe it would be if I had 4 uncommons. This Jolly Joker is almost like outlived its welcome. If it was only giving me plus 8 mult, I think it'd be easy to replace, but with the 50 chips it's also giving, it's tough. I think this is a really good Joker, I just don't think I can afford to drop anything. I'd have to abandon this entire uncommon strategy and get like 3 new Jokers, which would almost be worth it if I could do that at like once, but that's a lot of power to drop like mid, like high anti-fight. So I think we just go to the next round. It's too bad I didn't really get much from those rerolls. We can only play 1 hand type this round, so I think I should pick either full house or 3 of a kind. Discard something with this dude. We're low on jacks, right? Yeah, I should get rid of this jack, I think. Only one hand type. Okay, let's get rid of these. A small discard, but these other cards are all things I can build full houses and 3 of a kinds out of. I think I can win with 2 full houses. 'Cause I have 2 separate 3 of a kinds in my hand right now. Getting more full houses is pretty reliable. I think we will. I'm gonna play the one with the 2s here because of this extra multi one. And then we're committed to the full house. Which could be dangerous, but what we're doing. Double mult from that, not bad. Oop, 20 from this. This might be a winner. Really close. Okay. We struck the lucky. And here's another full house. We would win with that. May as well just play it. All right. Not bad. The Hermit doubles your money, max of 20. Easy buy and use. I don't really see a lot of those by this point, especially with how many tarot card packs we've been doing. And that's where a lot of money can be generated. That's a no-brainer for us to pick that up. High card, I think I'm really not interested in that. Voucher, reroll boss blind 1 time per ante, $10 per reroll. I think this is the best voucher in the game because a lot of the times I feel like it's hard to diversify in this game. Like, we have a pretty diverse deck right here, but a lot of the times you might be like building around like one suit to like play flushes, or like one card. Like, I had like a 5 of a kind like jacks deck once where I had like 13 jacks in it, and some of the blinds are like all diamonds are debuffed, and that just means your diamond cards don't score any points, which is like really hard to win if that's like what your whole plan was. Or it might say all face cards are debuffed, or if all your face cards are drawn face down, it could be like really hard to get value out of those if you're building around those in some way. So I don't know. So there's this interesting thing about like strategy and like what our chances of winning and stuff are, and like, does this game, and I don't know the answer to this question, but does Balatro give the player enough like agency to build a deck that could withstand any blind that throws at it? Or are you better off just building into a strong deck, knowing that there's probably one blind, boss blind, that you just have almost no chance of winning, and just saying that, well, if that pops up, I've lost, and that's just how the game goes? I'm not sure which side of that spectrum this game falls on, but this voucher means that when you get that one boss blind that would like just destroy you, that becomes not a problem. I don't have to buy this right away unless I want to skip the next 2 antes or blinds because they had good rewards. So I think I'm just going to buy it anyways, even though it means I potentially miss like a little bit of interest from it. Although I guess if I'm skipping the blinds anyways, I wouldn't get interest, so that actually kind of makes sense just to spend it now. Oh, but if I don't skip them, I'm probably going to lose like a couple dollars in interest, because I think I'm going to buy this tarot card pack. What do we got? Convert cards to diamonds, increase the rank of selected cards, chance to upgrade a joker, 1 in 4. Let's see. I kind of like the idea of turning a 9 into a 10, but I'm just going to roll with this because I think buffing a joker could be pretty strong for us. And I don't think converting the 9 into the 10 is going to be like that huge. That didn't do much. I'm going to do 1 reroll. Okay, what do we have here? This is a polychrome joker, so it's times 1.5 mult base. Oh, we've seen this one before. It goes plus 15 mult with a 1 in 4 chance for it to be destroyed at the end of the round. So this could effectively replace one of my uncommon jokers, because it's giving me the 1.5 molt. The plus 15 molt will be really strong. I'm concerned about that 1 in 4 chance, because if we are too reliant on this, we're getting pretty late. And if that breaks and is destroyed as we're going into like the last like couple rounds, we might have been better off just having another joker. So I don't think I like that. And we get the times 1.5 multi like already. I guess I could take this and get rid of the baseball card and one of my uncommons. I think I need to find a replacement for this trading card soon anyways. The $3 is becoming less valuable. I'm running out of like good options of cards to destroy, so the chances that I draw one on my first hand is getting worse. Like I should probably only at this point get rid of kings, jacks, sevens, sixes, and fives, and threes, I guess. It's a good amount. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 at my 41 cards, I still kind of wouldn't mind destroying. It's still got pretty good value from that. But I think we do want to replace this sooner than later. What is this? Enhances a card into a steel card. I should just buy that. I think we'll get value out of that. This is tempting. This uncommon jokers thing, I think, just hasn't been working out as well as I had hoped. Since my uncommon jokers kind of like suck for scoring points at least. Outside of this, I think getting 3 like other good jokers would have been more valuable than having a quote-unquote empty joker slot and then 2 other middling uncommon jokers. I don't know. So it's almost tempted to grab this and then try to replace these 2 and find a replacement for this as we go. And this would probably make at least the next couple of rounds like pretty easy. It's a tough call. I mean, I guess I could replace this and just keep looking for a better uncommon joker to replace this with. I think the 1 in 4 thing is too risky though. Alright, well, let's call that here for now, and I guess we're getting very late game here. Our deck has been pretty solid, but it doesn't feel like we are like completely reliably, you know, beating these like higher antes or these higher like blinds. So I think we're gonna have some trouble here. I really need to find like some better joker solutions, I feel like. But we got some time to get there. Like 35k should be easy. We've also been having hands left over, so maybe I can hit like 70k like pretty easy, like on a lot of these runs. We will see. But we'll figure that out next time. I'll leave this here for now. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and watching with me today. I'll catch you guys next time. Before I go, do check out the links in the description below. You can find my Patreon down there if you want to show some support for me and my work here. It's over at patreon.com/tonehack. You can also find my Discord. You can come and chat with me and the rest of the wonderful community there. And there is a lot of Balatro chat going on there. This game is has taken over. We're all enjoying it, so fun times to be had. That's it for me for now. Thank you guys once again, and I will see you all next time. Take it easy, everyone.